started watching the new Candace Cameron movie, Christmas Contest. I actually laughed out loud already at, I think his name is John Brotherton's character, because he's a real kind of like doucher. He's a former baseball player who's, we first meet him like shilling beef jerky in a TV commercial, and then forgetting that he's supposed to be doing this camp to help out the kids and stuff, and kind of jerky, no pun intended, but I'm really liking him and enjoying his character so far. Like he's got, he's going to change. He's not going to be as much of a jerk as the movie goes on. So, um, I liked him, and something he said like cracked me up, and I can't remember what it was because it was already like 15 minutes ago. And I'm pleased because I'm going to say at least the last three Candace Cameron Christmas offerings haven't been my cup of tea. Last year's, I think If I Only Had Christmas for me was unwatchable. I did watch it, but I did regret that I gave my time to that. And the year before that, I think was Christmas Town, maybe the one where she winds up like adopting a kid or something, like sweet, but again, not my cup of tea. And then the Shoe Addicts one. I don't even remember if I finished it. So, and it pains me because Christmas Under Wraps is one of my very favorites. It's like in my top two. And I love Switched at Christmas. That's fun. And I'm sure there's something else that I'm not remembering. The one where Alan Thicke is her dad. And like she has to go to check out a lodge that he wants to buy or something like that. I like that one too. So I'm hoping that I like this one because, I'm trying to fall out of my clothes. It's time for her to have one. Just like that movie. It's time for us to come home for Christmas. It's time for Candace Cameron Bure to have a Christmas movie that, that I enjoy. So hopefully this is going to be it. I'm literally still watching the one with the train guy in it. And I'm watching, I don't know. I'm probably have three that I'm watching. So I don't think I'm ever going to get caught up. That's what it feels like. So back to it. Hey, not sure if you guys knew this, but black tank tops are my favorite shirt. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Black tank tops are my favorite shirt, but I was just looking to see my beginning of Christmas contest, and I realized I'm pretty much always wearing a blank. It's very rare that I'm not wearing a black tank top. When I go to work, I have to put on a work shirt. Like we wear a polo, but the first thing that I'm always wearing in the morning is my black shirt, and that's what I change back into when I'm done with work. So I love my black tank tops. What can I say? Old Navy, thank you. Anyway, I finished Christmas Contest. I really enjoyed that movie a lot. Um, Premise is pretty simple, straightforward, kind of, sort of busy. Candace Cameron's a busy businesswoman, and John Brotherton is her ex. Like they dated, like it was serious because they dated for like several years, and at one point somebody refers to her as the like ex fiance or something. And um, he runs a gym in addition to being an ex baseball guy who sells beef jerky on TV. And uh, there's a Christmas contest. That's the name of the movie. And they both decide to join this Christmas contest. They don't know that they're both joining, and so they see each other, and it's like, what the hell? I didn't know you were going to be here. But of course, as the contest goes on, um, you can see that they still have feelings for each other. And at one point, it seems like they're going to sort of get back together. And then, but his issue was that he's maybe always a lone wolf. I guess he was the one who ended things because he couldn't commit, basically. Something that we see a lot in life and Hallmark movies. And so, but they have some really cute moments. Like there's this really sweet moment where he comes over to her house. I can't remember now why. I think because he had, like, the mom is played by Barbara Niven, and she's kind of like she's supposed to be sort of like a mom that's always pushed Candace to be super driven and stuff at her job. She's just become the new COO of this company when the movie opens. And so there's some stuff about their relationship because ultimately Candace realizes that doesn't really want this kind of life anymore and stuff. And she's busy doing work and stuff at her house, and mom doesn't like John Brotherton because he had broken up with Candace and stuff. And he's trying to like get back in her good graces, and so he was hanging out with her at the senior center playing poker or something, and mom sends him with some takeout to Candace. And they get there and she's like, I don't want to be doing this. I want to just like lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling. And he's like, let's just lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling. In that scene where the two of them are just laying on the floor, they're by the fireplace, like it's so sweet and romantic, and it doesn't come off as cheesy or anything for me. And I'm cynical. I always say this all the time. I'm an old cynical divorced lady who hasn't had a relationship in an extremely long time. So like, but obviously I do love this shit. I'm sitting here talking about it on YouTube, so obviously I love this shit. But it was just really sweet. Like it was a really nice moment. John Brotherton is a discovery for me because I know he was on Fuller House, but I didn't watch Fuller House except for like the first episode. One of those shows that I probably would go back and watch it sometime because of course I watched Full House when Full House was on. And so I would probably watch it I will probably watch it at some point. But he for me is a discovery. He is new to me. I love him. I hope that he will be in more Hallmark things because the laughs that came were from his character, and I think he did a fantastic job. I love the two of them together. CCB redeemed for me for Christmas movies because I had already said like the last three were like a no from me, and this was more of what I want from CCB, just like light and fun. And some, there were some deep moments, especially the stuff with her and her mom and stuff. But I really, really enjoyed it. I would definitely put this, if I saw this was on, like in next year when I actually, not this year because I don't have time to second watch any movies, I would totally put this on. I thought it was a lot of fun. Let me know what you think. Trying to think if there's anything else you need to. I think that's it. It's a fun movie. I think you will enjoy it. It's got a lot of Christmas in it. And so, as always, I'd love to hear what you think about it. And if you're watching this, thank you for getting through nearly 5 minutes of me rambling about this. And I'll be back. Thanks. Bye.